Grade 10, welcome to online classes. In this video, I'm gonna discuss own book exercise of unit number 14, The Model Millionaire. Kindly open page 143. Here we have B, choose the correct option. Number 1 is, in The Model Millionaire, what does Colin Morton want from Huey before he would allow him to marry his daughter? A option, patience. B, financial stability. C, faithfulness. D, commitment. So the correct option is B, financial stability. If you remember, he demanded 10,000 pounds from Hui. So the correct option is financial stability. Number 2 is, all of these traits may be used to describe Hui Erskine from the model millionaire except A option is greedy, B personable, C handsome, D unlucky. So the correct option is greedy. This is the characteristic which Hui does not have. Third is, his pictures were eagerly sought after. In the sentence, the antonym of the word eagerly is, so here we have to tell the antonym, the opposite meaning of eagerly. A is indifferently, B differently, C enthusiastically, D expectantly. So the correct option is D. Fourth is, the theme of the story, The Model Millionaire, is A, work is worship, B, hard work never fails, C, art is long but life is short, D, kindness begets kindness. So the correct option is D. Number 5, in Oscar Wilde's The Model Millionaire, Aaron considered the model's face his fortune because A, he looked miserable, B, he was very poor, C, he looked happy, D, he looked serious. So the correct option is he looked miserable. Number 6, in Oscar Wilde's The Model Millionaire, Baron Hausberg was interested in knowing about Hui because A option is Hui was young and handsome, B Hui was jobless, C Hui was sympathetic, and D is Hui was arrogant. Arrogant means फखर करने वाला. So correct option is Hui was sympathetic, that is C. Here we have the next topic, that is grammar. Kindly open page 146. In grammar we have direct and indirect speech. A is, change the following assertive sentences into indirect speech. Number 1, boy said, it has been raining since morning. We cannot play today. For converting assertive sentences into indirect speech, we have some rules. First of all, we have to know what is the structure of the sentence. Here the first clause, boy said, it is called reporting speech, and the sentence that is under quotation mark, it is called reported speech. If we have reporting speech in past tense, so we have to bring some changes in the reported speech. The first change, we have to change the pronoun of the reported speech. First person will be changed according to the subject of reporting speech, and second person will be changed according to the object of the reporting speech, while third person will never change. Similarly, we have to change the tense of reported speech if our reporting speech is in past. So first form of verb will be changed into second form of verb. While changing second form of verb, we have to use had plus third form of verb. Let's start our exercise. Number 1 is boy said, it has been raining since morning. We cannot play today. Keep one thing in your mind. For removing quotation mark, we have to use a conjunction that is that. Boys said that it had been raining since morning. They could not play that day. Today will be changed into that day. You can see the verb of reported speech has is changed into had and cannot change into could not. Clear? Has is the first form that is changed into second form that is had. Can is changed into could. Number 2, she said to him, I am leaving now and shall return after 2 hours. She told him that she was leaving then and would return after 2 hours. We can use told instead of said. Next is, the girl said to me, my father went to the market and brought toys for me. The girl told me that her father had gone to the market and had brought toys for her. Number 4, her husband said to her, I shall not go to the office today as I am not feeling well. Her husband told her that she would not go to the office that day as she was not feeling well. Number 5, my father said to me, I fear that you have caught cold again. My father told me that he feared that I had caught cold again. Here we change I into he, fear become feared, you into I, and have into had. Next, change the following interrogative sentence into indirect speech. The doctor said to his patient, are you taking medicine prescribed to you regularly? For interrogative sentences, we have to change said into asked. If our reported speech is a close interrogative, mean it is being started with helping verb, so we have to use if for removing quotation mark. The doctor asked his patient if he was taking medicine prescribed to him regularly. Here you can see that after using if, we have converted the remaining sentence into positive sentence. Mean we use helping verb after subject. Number 2, her friend said to her, can you spare your book for me for a week? Her friend asked her if she could spare her book for her for a week. Number 3, she said to him, can I do anything for you? Question mark. She asked him if she could do anything for him. Students, remember one thing, after converting interrogative sentences into indirect speech, we use full stop at the end of the sentence. 4 is, his mother said to him, will you come home in the evening in time? His mother asked him if he would come home in the evening in time. His friend said to him, did I not warn you against this beforehand? His friend asked him if he had not warned him against that beforehand. Next, change the following exclamatory sentences into indirect speech. Exclamatory sentences are those in which we express our sudden feelings, sudden expression. Number 1, the woman said, what a beautiful child this is! Exclamatory mark at the end. In exclamatory sentences, we used exclaimed with sorrow, exclaimed with wonder, exclaimed with surprise, etc. Which type of expression we are getting from the sentence, we will use the same kind of expression word in the exclamatory sentence. The woman explained with wonder that it was a beautiful child. Number two, his aunt said, "What a pleasant surprise to see you here." His aunt exclaimed with surprise to see me there. Number three, Hamid said, "How unlucky I am that I cannot find out any solution." Hamid explained with sorrow that he was unlucky that he could not find out any solution. Number four, the captain said, "Bravo, well done, boys." The captain appreciated the boys with great joy. Number five, the leader said, "Alas, we have lost the game." The leader exclaimed with sorrow that they had lost the game. Next is change the following imperative sentences into indirect speech. In imperative sentences, we give commands, orders, advice, warning, etc. So we will change them according to that. The landlord said to his servant, "Go away and leave the room at once." The landlord ordered his servant to go away and leave the room at once. 2. She said to her maid servant, "Bring me a glass of water." She ordered her maid servant to bring her a glass of water. Number 3 is the teacher said to the boys, "Do not waste your time." The teacher advised the boy not to waste their time. Number 4, mother said to her son, "Work hard lest you should fail." Mother warned her son to work hard, otherwise he would fail. Number 5, the doctor said to the patient, "Do not smoke." The doctor forbade the patient to smoke. Dear student, write all these examples on your notebook. Goodbye.